Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to the Lorden Arts channel. I'm John Lorden. I've been waiting a long time, hoping to do an episode of Case Cracked about this case, detailing how justice would finally be served for Tara Grinstead and her family, how the culprit would spend the rest of his life behind bars. But unfortunately, it looks like we won't have the conclusion many of us wanted or anticipated. We originally covered the case of missing Georgia high school teacher Tara Grinstead on Searchlight back in September of 2016, a year before a very important discovery in the case. Though she had been declared legally dead in 2010, the location of her remains and who was responsible remained unknown. In February of 2017, the GBI announced that an arrest had been made in the case. Ryan Alexander Duke, a former student at Irwin County High School, where Tara was a teacher, was arrested for her murder. The following month, another arrest occurred. Bo Dukes, who, while not directly related to Ryan Duke, was a former classmate of his. Bo was charged with attempting to conceal a death, hindering apprehension, and tampering with evidence. Tara's remains would eventually be found by the GBI in a pecan orchard, though they were mostly bone fragments due to them being burned for reportedly 2 days. There wasn't enough for even conclusive DNA testing. Bo Dukes' trial would happen first in March of 2019. He was found guilty of concealing a death and other charges and sentenced to 25 years. Ryan Duke's murder trial would be delayed, but finally began earlier this month. After more than 40 witnesses and 300 pieces of evidence, the outcome has myself and many others in shock. Despite the fact that Ryan Duke confessed to the murder, and we're not talking about some 14-hour interrogation, he confessed to police within 90 seconds of entering the station back in 2017. But Duke was found not guilty of Tara's murder. As a matter of fact, he was found not guilty in 5 of the 6 charges related to the murder of Tara Grinstead. The charges he was cleared of are malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, and burglary. But what about that confession? According to the New York Post, Duke said on the stand that he faked the confession because he was under the influence of drugs and was afraid of his friend, Bo Dukes. Ryan also stated that Dukes was the real killer. Dukes was called to the stand and invoked his Fifth Amendment right. Anita Gaddis, Tara's sister, told the court how long Tara had been gone: 16 years, 6 months, and 27 days. She continued, quote, "The maximum he can serve for concealing the death is 10 years. That's only 7 years less than the sentence I and the rest of Tara's family and friends have experienced due to his revolting and villainous action." This week, the sentence came down for the one crime that Ryan Duke was convicted of, concealing Tara's death. Superior Court Judge Bill Reinhart was clear about the sentencing, stating, quote, "You should be punished according, not for murder, not for burglary, not for aggravated assault, because that's the way the system works, and everybody has to live with that." With that, he gave Ryan Duke the maximum of 10 years, with 5 of those already being served since his arrest back in 2017. Obviously, a lot of people are unhappy with this outcome. Tara's sister said, quote, "Ryan may have been acquitted on several charges, but does that make him innocent? Absolutely not." Others are saying this murder and the trial tore the town of Wasilla apart. 13WAMZ.com quoted resident Andy Polk, who said, quote, "It's been confusing since the beginning, and we'll probably never know what happened. I mean, not completely. It'll be a story here, story there. Will Bo get charged? Doubt it. They can't even figure out what happened the first time." Will Tara's family ever find the justice they deserve? Will there be new charges for Bo Dukes? I don't know. But we'll certainly keep you updated on any new developments, and I still hold on to hope that the family will eventually find some form of justice in this. Tara's sister Anita reminds us that, quote, Ryan Duke may have desecrated her physical body to nothing but ashes, but he did not erase her memory from our minds, her voice from our ears, and her love from our hearts. I hope that those warm memories can help Tara's family through this tough time. Thanks for spending some time with us here today. Please join me again on Friday for a brand new mystery right here on the Lord and Arts channel.